Dear Diary. Well, Diary, it's me, Miss Kitty. You may remember me from my motivational days of morning motivation with Miss Kitty. Yeah, well, times have changed. And now, it seems, so am I. Not by choice, mind you, no, but because Mother Nature says I have to. That's right. I've started down the road of the change, or what I like to call cougar puberty. That's right, perimenopause. Cheers. It's fantastic. I decided to start this diary as a memoir, I guess, of who I used to be and who I'm changing into. It's that wonderful stage of life where it's like puberty in reverse. You know, when you were young and puberty hit, you started going through all these changes and things were starting and ramping up. And well, you know, now it's all reversed. Everything is shutting down. Remember when you were a girl and you started developing and everything was perky? Cougar puberty is the reverse of that. Everything is dropping. Gravity is taking over. They now look like two deflated helium balloons as opposed to these perky, beautiful little things. I hate gravity some days. Can I go live on the moon? I digress. So I started this diary as a memoir to kind of capture all the fun things that I'm going through. I was once a very held together person. This headdress used to sit straight on my head and used to stay straight on my head. Nowadays, I can't even get my hair under it. What hair? That's another topic. My goal with this diary is to help educate and, of course, entertain in my own way. Because when I was growing up, this was a very taboo subject. Oh, let's get real. Up until like the last 5, 10 years, it's always been a taboo subject. Menopause. Oosh. We don't talk about that. Therefore, I don't know about anybody else, but I was unprepared for all these wonderful things that I was going to experience. I'll give you an example. My husband and I were having a conversation a few days ago. I started off laughing. Something was very funny, and I was laughing, and halfway through the laughter, I began to weep. That's right. For no reason whatsoever, my laughter turned to crying, uncontrollable sobbing. I heard growing up that women were put into institutions, like asylums, because they were going crazy. And I always thought that was very strange. Why? Why? Why would they do that to women? Now that I'm there and after that experience, I was like, I get it. I understand now. Why? Because I feel like I'm going crazy some days. So I want to open free communication about what we're going through. I want to have discussions. I want to inform people of what to expect because I was unprepared. And I want to prepare you, anyone enjoying my diary. I know some people might be thinking, menopause, what are you talking about? I'm only in my early 30s, mid 30s. What are you talking about? Well, sisters, I've got news for you. Perimenopause can start as early as your early to mid 30s. Oh, and it can last up to 10 years or longer. And for anybody in their 20s, kind of getting a chuckle out of, oh, you guys are so old. Well, I got news for you too, sisters. You're going to go through it too. So buckle up, because you're in for a bumpy ride, let me tell you. Now, I don't only want this diary to be for us women. No, because I feel it's very important for the men in our lives, our husbands, our boyfriends, for those of us that have those. it's very important for them to understand what we're going through, to what to expect, because unfortunately, statistically, the divorce rate is much higher for women of the change age. Because men just don't get it. We get moody, we get snappy for no reason. Little tiny things will piss you off. Anybody relate? Let's put it to you this way. My husband, for those who know him, wonderful man, his breathing pisses me off. And menopausal rage is a real thing. Mhm. Yeah, it really is. I'll share some of those insights with you in another video. But for now, just know the purpose of this diary is to inform, entertain, open dialogue. So I highly encourage you, if you're watching, to please like the videos, subscribe to the channel, come back for more, because it's not a taboo subject. This headdress is taboo right now. But again, Miss Kitty's a little disheveled in her years of wisdom. I like to consider myself a Yoda. I'm not old enough to be Yoda. Never mind. But I want to share these words with you all, and I want to help you understand that when you start going through it, if you are going through it like me, you're not going crazy. You feel like you're going crazy, but you're not. So stick around for some more entertainment, some more information, some more stories. And like I said, comment, like, subscribe for more. Oh, and if anybody out there that has already gone through menopause, you're done. You're in postmenopause or going through it like me, and you have any, insights to what I'm going through or what somebody in the comments is going through. I want this to be a community of helping. So please don't keep your secrets of how you made it through menopause to yourself. Share with the rest of us, because if they're like me, we were not prepared for this at all. So let's make sure that our younger sisters are prepared when they start going through the chaos of cougar puberty. Until next time, peace out, diary.